Hello and welcome to my Star Wars The Old Republic beginner's tutorial. This is of Game Update 2.2, and I think a good bit of amount has changed from this game. And we're starting a new Star Wars The Old Republic channel, so I thought it'd be a good idea to get a little tutorial out for you guys. Alright, so first thing you do is pick your faction. If you don't know the story of this game or want to learn the story of this game more, here's a video that I did that puts together the story leading up to this game. So click that if you want more. Alright, so you think about which side you want to do, good or bad, good. Alright, so I'm going to be Republic, the good side. Pick your class. This is the class menu. This is where you pick your class. The way classes work in Star Wars The Old Republic is that there's 4 classes on each faction. Each class has its own story, and then alright, so you play your story to level 10. Your story goes from 1 to 50, but at level 10, you get this to choose an advanced class. So you're going to go up. There's 2 separate paths you can take. For the Consular, which is the class I'm going to play, there's 2 different paths, Jedi Sage or Jedi Shadow. As you can see, they differ. A Jedi Sage can either do healing or do damage, while a Jedi Shadow can either be a tank or do damage. Jedi Shadow get a double-bladed lightsaber. Jedi Sages just get a regular one. They both have light armor. So yeah, you can look at that and maybe that'll decide what you want to do. So once you pick your class, you're going to come to the species screen. Pick your species. Some will be locked. The way you unlock classes is certain classes can't be certain species, I should say. Sorry, certain classes can't be certain species. Like a Jedi can't be a Sith. However, you can get around that if you beat the game, get to level 50, not beat the game, with a certain class as a certain species. So let's say I'm a Sith and I'm playing as a Sith species, and I get to level 50, I beat the game. I can then play as a Jedi as a Sith species. So that's a little cool thing, I guess. So pick your species, choose your gender, make your character. Okay, so I've made my character. Use these sliders to make your character, and there you go. Choose a name for your character. If you can't think of one, you can hit this random button until you get one you like. I'm going to type in a name. See if this one. I think that sounds pretty cool. See if that is taken. Nope. Okay, so the game's starting up. So this is the intro cinematic for each class. It's going to be different for each class, so just watch this, and yeah. Alright, you made it through your opening cinematic. This is what the game looks like. This is the starting user interface. First thing you're going to do is go down here to this little plus sign, hit it, and go up to the top. You won't have as many options, but where it says extended quick bars, hit that. It's going to pop up a bunch of quick bars. That's good. You want more slots to put your powers, trust me. It looks a little frantic right now, but you can get rid of that. You might not have these 2 powers on the side, depends. Alright, so first thing I like to do is keep this top quick bar open for attacks. So these 3 on the right that are separated are not going to be attacks, so drag these down. If you can't drag them down, make sure that thing's unlocked. So yeah, these 3 are your attacks. These 3 are your non-attack powers that you start out with. What these 3 things do. The one on the right is your out of combat heal. You hit that when you're hurt and you heal up, but you can't be in combat, which is why it's called an out of combat heal. This one is called quick travel. You hit that, a map will pop up, and you can quick travel to anywhere in the world. But it's got a 30-minute cooldown, so yeah, that's... Or not anywhere in the world, there's quick travel stations that you can travel to, but they covered the world. So, but it's got 30-minute cooldown, so you gotta be smart about it. The next one is called your buff. This is important. On the right, it says what the buff does, but all you need to know is that you always want to have it on. It's always going to be a positive thing. Pops up right there if you have it on. I have some other bonus stuff since I've beat the game before. You get some bonus stuff on your buff. But yeah, something will pop up right there that says you have your buff on. So you can leave your opening area, And if you want to get rid of these quick bars on the side, which I would recommend leaving one on each side, but I know these two can be kind of cluttery, so just go to hit the plus sign again and go down to Open Interface Editor. Don't get too confused. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, over here on the right, just hit this quick bar, go down here where it says Enabled, and check it off. Hit this quick bar, go down here where it says Enabled, and check it off, and then hit Save. See? And then you can exit out. And there you go. See? A lot less cluttered. Good to go. So, you might be wondering what these two powers do. I get it for being a subscriber. If you're not subscribed, you won't have them. If you are subscribed, you'll have one of them, and you can easily get the other one. This one lets you walk faster, run faster, so if you're not subscribed, you won't have that. It's not that big of a deal. I would recommend subscribing, but I understand if you're just trying out the game. And then this is rocket boots. I got this using cartel coins, which I'll explain in a later video. So you hit those, and you can fly around faster than sprinting. So, alright, on your minimap, if things are green, that means they have to do with your quest. So, this two arrows indicate a speeder. That's what those two arrows mean. So, and it's green, which means I need to go there for my quest. So I'm going to go up to this little droid, and right click on him, and I only have one option, but this is the map, and I can fly here, so I'm going to do that. Alright, so I'm flying to the destination. Yep, and that's that. If your game's running slow and you want to change it, hit escape, go to preferences. On the left here, hit graphics, and you can mess around with these options, turn them lower if you want to make your game run better. So then you just hit apply. If you want to change your controls, go to key bindings. If you want to look up a control that I don't cover in the video, go to key bindings. Let you change everything. Game's pretty good about that. So yeah. First thing you do before you go out and run out into the world is I would recommend going to controls up here on the top left and checking these two boxes. What that's going to do is when you kill enemies in this game, they drop loot, which is usually, sometimes it'll be gear, a lot of times it's just random junk that you can sell for money. So click that. What that's going to do when they kill them, you just right click on them, you get all the loot instead of having to look at it. Look at it and just choose which one you want. It takes all of it and you can sell it at a later time. It actually gives you a lot of money because you're not going to want to do that all the time if you don't have it. So it'll get you money. So hit OK, you're good to go. Alright, you're at your starting area and you have your quest. To pull up your big map, you hit M, your world map, and you can see these are my quest objectives because they're green. But in order to buy new powers, get new gear, get new weapons, you're gonna need XP and weapons. Now to get those, you obviously do quests. But just doing the class quest, which is this, the class quest is the same quest. It's all one big quest from level 1 to 50. It's gonna take you a long time to complete. It's all one quest, same story, same characters. But that's not going to be enough XP and money to get you through the game. So you got to do these things called side quests. Side quests are indicated by a golden triangle with nothing in the middle. It's on your mini-map, as you can see I'm standing on it, and it's above this guy's head. That means he has a side quest to offer. So I'm going to right click and talk to this guy. Okay, so I talked to him, I got another quest, so I'm going to go out and do that. So, no matter where you are, no matter what class you choose, there's going to be some bad guys to fight right next to your spawn area. So let's go find some. Alright, here we go. 2 flesh raiders. So, these two are in a mob. So, killed them really quickly. Now, there's 2 ways you can do combat. I prefer the second way, but I know some people prefer the first. The first way is clicking, and the way that works is you select your target, and then when you run up to him, you click on the power down here, and that activates it. I have 3 powers, you might have 2. but you're going to get more as the game goes on, so don't worry. So the other way is, as you can see, it says 1, 2, 3, so you can actually hit the number 1 key on your keyboard. Just walk up to someone, and it hits them. That's the way I use. It's the way most people recommend you play, because it allows you to attack more quickly instead of having to move your mouse down and hit it. But I can understand either way. So you click a person, go up to them, and you attack. So that's that. Okay. Another side quest over there, so you can run and go get that. So you have your quest. You know what you got to do. So, alright, let's kill this guy real quick. Level 1 guys are really easy to kill. Alright, so this indicates a quest, because it's green right here, and I can see quest icons are usually flashing blue. You can right click on it, and a cutscene might pop up like so. So I'll skip through this, talk to my class thing, and I did that. So okay, here's another mob. Mobs are groups of 2 or 3, and if you attack one in a mob, the other 2 or the other one will try to attack you. So, like you can see, I attack this guy, those 2 will try to attack me, so I gotta kill all of them. So you're killing people, trying to get XP. Your XP bar is down here, it's the gold one. So I can see mine's getting closer to level 2. I want to show you what happens when you level up. Let's just run around killing things for some nice XP. Alright. Almost there. Clearing out this nice meadow for my Jedi. Oh, right there, if you saw, my things moved around. That's because I haven't locked them. If you lock them, you can't drag them around, which I would recommend doing. And then when you want to move them, you can unlock them. Alright, so that guy's dead. Congratulations, you're level 2. What does it mean when you're level 2? I'm going to explain. What does leveling up do? I'll explain that. Alright, so you leveled up, and you want to know what to do. So when you level up, you get new powers that you can put down here. To buy these new powers, you want to look for this icon right here. This icon indicates a trainer. You go to your trainer. Each class has a different trainer. There'll be trainers all across the galaxy. That indicates a trainer, that golden arrow and the green plus. Right click on your trainer and buy them. These are all the powers they can teach you. Just one right now. It's 10 credits. I have 26 credits. I recommend buying as many powers as you can. I bought it. It pops down here. I got myself a new attack. Okay.
Farewell.
Let me explain looting real quick. Let's go kill a mob. So, you kill a guy, he dies, a huge line comes out of him. What does it mean? That means he has loot in him. You're going to right click on him, and you're going to take all his loot, and the blue line's going to go away. If you want to know what you got out of him, it says in the top left, I got a pinch magazine. See how it's gray? See how pinch magazine is gray? If it's gray, that means it's not very good at all, and you can't use it for anything. But that doesn't mean it's useless. Well, like, technically, but trust me, you can use it for stuff. Alright, so to pull up your inventory, hit B. This is all the stuff you carry on you. So, see, this is like your backpack. So, I got some med packs, I got some gray stuff. See, it says this item has no use but can be sold to a vendor. Vendors on your map have this sign. See, it looks like a 7. I don't know if you can see. It's on your mini-map. Looks like a 7 with a weird thing on it. So go to them, that's a vendor. This guy sells med packs and stims. Stims make you more powerful for a certain amount of time, but they cost. See, I don't have enough money, so I want to sell these for money. You just right click on them, and you sell them. Right click, and it sells it to the guy. So yep, sold it to him. He's got it. So you just got money from him for selling him that stuff. So that's what you're gonna want to do with the gray stuff. This is a mailbox. They're all around the galaxy. You're gonna want to right click on him and show you all your mail.
these are all this. You won't have nearly as much mail. So yeah, if you get mail, just check that, and then get all the stuff from the mail. So that's what your mailboxes look like. So yep, that's all I can think of from a beginner's tutorial. I'll have more tutorials as the game goes on, explaining other aspects of the game. Will be doing a let's play with some friends really soon, so that's going to be coming out. That'll be exciting, so you can watch that if you want to see. I use a lot more advanced tactics than I'm showing in this video, and I'm sure you'll learn a lot just from watching that. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. I will definitely answer them. I like to think I know a lot about this game. I've been playing it for over a year, so I'm sure I can answer your questions. So, yep, just leave comments. I hope you like this video, and I hope I will see you again soon. Thanks, and have a nice day.